Good day, students! Today, we're going to proceed to Module 9 up to 10. Our discussion today is about applying the rules and finding derivatives. So we will only have one objective: identify and apply the different rules and finding the derivatives of algebraic functions. The first rule is about the constant rule. The derivative of any constant is always equal to 0. Pasabot mga anakshi, ang derivative sa number is 0. For example, we have f of x is equal to 1. We write the first derivative as f apostrophe of x is equal to 0. Pwede po siya ma-represent as y prime is equal to 0. But some book is write this way. Example number 2, 2 square root of 2. So it is constant, so ato ang g prime x is 0. For the third example, we have y is equal to pi. So si pi nato is constant, so our derivative is 0. For the second rule, we have identity function. The derivative of identity function is equal to 1. Likewise, the derivative of a function on first degree is equal to its given numerical coefficient. For example, y is equal to x. So, wala man siya number kauban si x. So, pasabot yung coefficient is 1. So, the derivative of x is 1. Another example, we have g of x is equal to negative x. Sa yun lang, simple lang siya mga anak shibel. You just look for the coefficient niya kauban ni variable. So, kauban niya is negative 1. So, ang iyang derivative is negative 1. Another example, we have y is equal to 1/2 x. So, at a coefficient lang atong tanawon. Again, this is only applicable for first degree variable. So, the derivative of y is equal to 1/2 x is 1/2. Let's down to the power rule. In the derivative of power rule, just make the exponent as the numerical coefficient and subtract 1 from the given exponent of the variable x. Simplify the derivatives. So, example number 1, we have y is equal to x to the power of 5. To get the derivative, ang imong buhaton lang nakshika ng imong exponent, inaog na to, dayon ang exponent, subtract ka na to og 1. Then we get the derivative, 5x to the power of 4. For example number 2, we have f of x is equal to x to the power of negative 3. Same process, inaog na to yung exponent, which is negative 3. Dayon ato ang minusan ang exponent of 1. So we have negative 3x to the power of negative 4. And to make our exponent positive, inaog na to si variable. So we have negative 3 over x to the power of 4. For the last example, we have y is equal to x to the power of 1/2. To get the derivatives again, inaog na to si 1/2. Dayon, subtract na to 1. So we have, when we subtract 1/2 to 1. So another half ang mabilin, but since mas dako si 1, so we have negative 1/2. Let's have a quick review. To convert the square root of x to exponential fraction, so we have x to the power of 1/2. Given that 1 will be the exponent of our base, while 2 is the root of our radical. Another example, we have cube root of x to the power of 2, as our numerator 2 is the exponent base, while the 3 is the root of our radical. So, since we have x to the power of negative 1/2, negative man siya, inaog na to, then we convert it into radical. So we have y prime is equal to 1 over 2 square root of x. Next rule is constant multiple. Here are the steps in deriving using constant multiple rule. 1. Multiply the exponent by the numerical coefficient of the given function. For example, number 1, we have y is equal to 5x cubed. Inaog na to, 3 atong exponent. Then, you copy the base. Subtrakan na pod na to og 1. Dayon, simplify. 3 times 5, we have 15. Then, copy x. 3 minus 1, we have 2. So, 15x squared. Another example, we have f of x is equal to negative 3 to the power of negative 2. Again, inaog na to atong exponent. Then, you copy the base. Then, subtract na po to og 1 sa atong exponent. After that, simplify. So, we have 6x to the power of negative 3. Again, let's make our exponent positive. So, inaog na to siya. So, we have 6 over x cubed. Okay, mga anak, let's proceed to the product rule. If y is equal to ub, where u and v are differentiable function, then our y prime is equal to u times dv plus v times dv. Obviously, you can use the product rule if ang ato we will getting the derivatives of a multiplication. Okay, mga anak, let's have an example. Okay, for example, number 1, we have y is equal to 3x squared times the quantity of 2x squared minus 3. Okay? So, before we proceed, mag-let sa ta. So, let u is equal to, una na to nga, let u as katong una na to nga factor, which is the 3x squared, and b ato ang pangduha nga factor, which is 2x squared minus 3. Next is kwaon na to ang derivative both. So let's get the derivative of u. We have 2 times 3, we have 6x, while cv we have 2 times 2, we have 4x. Since constant is 0, so dili na nato na siya ikuan. Then let's proceed. Using the formula, we have y prime is equal to u times derivative of b plus v times derivative of u. So we have, copy lang nato si u diri. So 3x squared times the derivative of our v, so which is 4x, plus copy na po nato si v, which is natay quantity of 2x squared minus 3. Tapos copy na po nato ang derivative ni u times 6x. Okay, now let's apply the PEMDAS rule. Una na to ang mga nakaparentheses. Okay, so let's multiply this one. 3x squared times 4x, we have 12x cubed, plus distribute, so 2x squared times 6x, we have 12x cubed, and distribute na po, so we have 3 times 6, we have negative 18x. Very good. Combine the like terms, so we have like terms here, 24x cubed minus 18x. So this will be the derivatives of y is equal to 3x squared times the quantity of 2x squared minus 3. This will be the y prime. Okay, let's move to second example. For example, we have f of x is equal to the quantity of 3x squared minus 5 times the quantity of 2x plus 3. Sorry. First thing, yung buhaton is mag-let sa mo. So, you let u katong una nga factor nato, which is the quantity of 3x squared minus 5. Dahil atong v ang atong second factor, which is 2x plus 3. After that, kuha na to ang derivative both. So, derivative of our u is 6x. 2 times 3, we have 6 minus 1. So, 1 na lang nabilin. Mas 0 na din si constant. Next, let's get the derivative of v. So, again, pag ingani ni siya, you just copy the constant. No? Same na magyapon nga process. Bisag imo ni, we all know nga na siya 1 diri. 1 times 2 is 2. Then 1 minus 1 is 0. So 1 nagyapon siya. 1 times 2, we have 2. Okay? So let's proceed. Okay, after that, i-follow na din nato ang formula. Okay?